Well, hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I am still working on my January 2023 paper pumpkin, Key to My Heart. These are my alternative videos. This is video number 5. So I've got measurements written down. I'm just going to start writing them in a book. I think that'll be easier for me. So let me show you what we have. Well, this is the flyer sheet for the paper pumpkin. Flyer sheet, instruction sheet. There's lots of videos on how to do these. I like to do my own thing. I don't get more than one paper pumpkin unless it's like Christmas time and I see the need for it. So I'm going to show you. This month had the Heart Box add-ons, Sending Your Love. Really cute. I ordered 2 of these myself and I have decided to share those with my grandson's classroom, doing a project on Valentine's Day, letting the children build those little boxes, take some candies, very simple stuff. But I will be, when I get them in, I'll show you how to do one of them in my idea for probably what I'm going to do with the children. So next on the other side we have a little peek into what excuse me, next month's paper pumpkin might be. It's called Sunshine and Smiles and it coordinates with Playing in the Rain. This add-on, by the way, you will not want to miss. They are dies, y'all. They are dies. So cool. Something new. I'm excited about that. So I'm going to set that aside. And y'all know that I love doing kind of different things. This is very different. And this, these little vanilla enamel dots came in either November or December's paper pumpkin. I didn't like them. I didn't use them for that. And so I was looking through my stuff. That is what this whole card is going to be about this. I don't have a sample to show you because I'm just using what I have. So let me show you what else I got. I had this piece left over of a card base. And I thought we can use that. So I'm going to use this as my card base. So let's go over what you're going to need. You're going to need a card base that is 4 1/4 by 7 1/4, scored at one end at 1 3/4. That's going to give us this part of our card base. You are going to need 2 pieces of soft succulent, 4 by 5 1/4. You're going to need 2 pieces of Very Vanilla, 3 3/4 by 5. You will need 2 of those. You are going to need, I have the layering circle dies here, and they're rough measurements. So you're going to need 3 of these. You're going to need 1 Fresh Freesia large scallop layering circle die. Thank you, honey. So this is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Next, you're going to need 1 of the regular layering circle dies in soft succulent. Size is approximately 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Of course, it is a diameter. This next one, cut a scallop circle layering die. Mouthful, I'm telling you. 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Don't know how that got to be 2 1/2. Not it. So that's how I got my layering pieces for my this part of my project. I'm just putting those away on their sheet. Then I have some ribbon. We are going to be dyeing the seam, crinkled seam binding ribbon with our Fresh Freesia blends. And for that, I have a piece that is roughly 21 inches long. I have a piece of our soft succulent ribbon, which is absolutely beautiful, which is 10 inches long. And then I'm going to use the Happy Valentine's Day from the Country Bouquet. So shall we get started and see how this one comes out and how my idea in my head, we'll see if it works. I do have the ink Soft Succulent and Fresh Freesia out. First thing I want to do is I want to use my blends. I'm going to use the reverse side of my sheet here to dye this ribbon. So I think I'm going to do one end with the dark. Ooh, that is way too dark. So that's why I gave myself a little extra. I do not want that. So I know we're not using the dark blend. Okay, we're going to go with this light blend. We are going to take this. I'm just using that brush tip, and I am going to go across my ribbon. And I'm going to go this way. It being alcohol based, it's going to dry a lot quicker than the water based ink. And I need it to dry quickly. I'm going to set it aside. That's why we're doing it first. And these two ribbons are going to layer up beautifully one on another. And I don't want any white because I'm using Very Vanilla, which I don't use hardly ever. And I thought, why not? So now we have a gorgeous pale Fresh Freesia crinkled seam binding ribbon piece. So we're going to set that aside. And my blends aside because I'm not using those. I have two of these little vellum hearts on my desk here. Maybe I'll use those, but I don't think so. So let's flip this over and let's get started. So I'm going to start with using, what do I want to use? Fresh Freesia, Soft Succulent. We're going to do Soft Succulent with Happy Valentine's Day. So this is the inner layer for my card. So I'm just going to make sure I got it inked well enough. And I'm going to come in with Happy Valentine's Day right in the center. Ooh, really, really like that. Let's see. What else are we going to do? I'm going to bring these little hearts in. Ugh! Got something on my ink pad. I'm not liking that. That can get on my stamp set. It's my dog's hair, I'm sure. Okay. Let me wipe those down. So, what did I say? Oh, yes. These little hearts are going to be in Fresh Freesia. Paper Pumpkin. Boy, I've got stuff on. I'm just going to put my hand in it. Get that off there. So this is a Paper Pumpkin block. Yeah, it needs a good cleaning. But I have been playing so much with all of these. I am going to stamp off. And then I'm going to stamp my hearts right on top of where I stamped Happy Valentine's Day. So stamping off each time. I guess I'm going to go right across the center. Why not? There you go. Just put a little something in there. I wanted to just add stuff. Let's see, what else can I add? Oh, to my Valentine, you hold the key to my heart. Happy Valentine's. We'll see. We're going to finish that up in a minute. Let's glue it. Oh, it needs... Well, okay. We're going to go for it. Where is my... This is the deadbolt. This is the locket. Let me see if I can show that to you. Ooh. My sheet that these go to has mysteriously disappeared. Where is... Well, you're going to see it in a minute. I'm like, that was not helpful at all. This is... I'm going to stamp it right there. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So we're going to put the lock here. And where is the key? Gonna do it right here. And the key up there. Cute. Okay. And like I said, I'm playing basically. We are doing a Let's Play video with Paper Pumpkin. And we are going to glue now these two together. And then glue them into our card. So just layering them right on top of each other nicely. Different colors out of the box. So that is going to go, I want to move those stamp pads right inside here. Not where the flap is, but right there like that. Getting a nice framing from behind in the Fresh Freesia, our card base color. And I really like the softness of the Very Vanilla. Really goes well with this. So next we have our second piece of Soft Succulent. It is going to get glued just to this part, okay? Don't put any on this half. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put some actually on this piece here. And then I want to make sure that it is directly over its matching piece inside the card base. Okay. See that? That is forming our card base. And we now are going to, this is our next layer, but this is going to be plain. I'm going to give you a peek at how this is going to go. So we're going to have this beautiful circle piece, this beautiful circle piece, and this beautiful circle piece on here. This piece here, we are going to put, let me remove this stamp. This, what I call, what I'm calling the deadbolt. This is going to be in Fresh Freesia. So let's go ahead and stamp that. Get it as centered as you can. In Fresh Freesia, I'm going to hold it down for a minute because I want a really, really good inking on this. That should be really well. Oh, it is gorgeous. Okay, now our little keyhole is going to be in Soft Succulent. And you want that try to be in the center. I'm going to hold it down too. I want to give it a nice chance to soak up that ink. Yes. Okay. So do you see how that's going to look? Let's go ahead and glue those together. And do I want to put any on dimensions? Yes. So do I want that up on dimensions or that and that up on dimension? Decisions. You know what? We're going to put them both on dimensionals. Ah, why not? Okay. So this wee little piece, I'm going to cut some of my end pieces here from a previous paper pumpkin, and we're going to use these up. So we're going to put this piece here, this piece over there, and then I think we don't need that big of a piece, but we could put this piece here. This is really going to have some nice dimension to it. Yay! I am excited about this card. Excited to see if the idea I have in my head pans out. So next, now I'm going to put dimension on the Soft Succulent one, and I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these up. Usually wouldn't use them like so, but there we have it. And this is going to go on to our Fresh Freesia scallop layering circle die here, if I can get the backing off. Oh, it's going to be pretty. A big old deadbolt. So you get the drift of what we're doing. Now, I do want to stamp, oh, you almost don't need to stamp on anything, but I do. And I like, we have the key. I thought about putting this here. What else did I think about doing? To my Valentine, but that is not going to work because we're going to have our ribbon there. So we can't really do that. Where is the You Hold the Key to My Heart? I took it off and I put it Oh, come on. The one saying I want. To my Valentine. To my Valentine, the key, the lock, the hearts. That one. Where is... I wish y'all could tell me right now where I put it. I mean, it's going to frustrate me now because I really, 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 really want that. Maybe I'll have to go without it. So sad. And I'll find it just as soon as I quit looking for it. Okay, love is the key. I love you. Oh, why is it missing? Oh well, it's not meant to be. Though I really like the idea of it saying, you hold the key to my heart. Oh, found it. Of course I did. Okay, so I'm going to clean off the deadbolt and get that off of the block. Because we don't need that no more. I'm going to stick it right there so I don't lose it. I'm going to pick up this, you hold the key to my heart. And we are going to stamp. I thought, see, that is still not going to work. This is why it's a let's play. We're going to have to do that on an extra piece and then fussy cut it out. That's just what it is. And I have an extra, you can see where I cut my circle from, right? So we are going to stamp this in, you guessed it. So we're going to stamp, you hold the key to my heart, like so. And we are going to fussy cut this out. Now, when I fussy cut something out, I want you to know I fussy cut it out. So I really kind of work the paper in and out, even over doing so. So you really know I meant to fussy cut this. Let me snip that off. That way it's easier for me to maneuver. Now this is going to go on top of my ribbon I'm going to put down in a minute. But see, it says, you hold the key to my heart. Oh! Just giving us an eyeballing where we're going to have things. But I think we really need, to my Valentine is going to go on our envelope. So let's get our very vanilla envelope. And we are going to do the heart in Fresh Freesia. Like so. And to my Valentine across the heart. Just like that. And now our key is going to be in Soft Succulent. And it's going to go down here, oops, in the corner. Gorgeous. That's our Simply Done. Our envelope is all done. So next we're going to look at our placement here. Where was I placing? Yes, the key. The key to the whole thing. You hold the key to my heart. And my daughter's making an awful bit of ruckus out there. I don't know if I want anything else on here. I like the clean look of this. So let's go ahead and get our ribbon on and see. I really like the clean look. Yeah, we're going to keep it as such. So let's get our ribbon. So we have our piece we dyed, our crinkled seam binding ribbon. I could do little hearts around the edges. Okay, yeah, we're going to do a little bit more stamping. So I'm going to bring in that Fresh Freesia again. And we're going to stamp off. We're going to stamp off. And we're going to add a border of these little hearts in very, very pale Fresh Freesia. In fact, we could probably do the whole entire piece with these hearts. Should we? Should we not? Should we? Should we not? I think we should. I mean, this is all about the stamping, right? We're just gonna stamp it. And if I don't like it, I can always flip it over. And do the other side. So I'm going to keep that up. Oh! Do I like it in the darker or the lighter? Let me have a peek at what I'm doing. Oh, I do like the hearts. The hearts have it, everybody. Okay, we are definitely doing hearts. And what we're also going to do is add a few in here. I'm trying to line it up where it was at. A few dark. Let's start again. Okay. I'm going to start with a dark set of hearts, a light set of hearts, a dark set of hearts, meaning full strength in first generation, second generation. Okay. So I'm now going to do not sure what I want to do. I want to stamp off twice and bring it here. Stamp off. No. Oh no. I gotta cut me a new. Nope, we're gonna go with the other side. That was not a good idea. So I'm trying to line me up. There is a solid. I'm gonna add a bit here. If I can find it right there. I'm just stamping over where I originally stamped. And now I am going to stamp off and continue stamping off. And then this is going to be full strength. Stamp off. Stamp off. Just every so often you hear my bracelet. I forgot to take it off before I came outside. It's my new Harry Potter bracelet. It says, "After all this time and always." Isn't that pretty? My daughter bought it for me. She knows I am a Harry Potter fan. So, oops. Let's do solid, stamp off. Really easy. It's not hard to do anything like this. Okay, that's perfect. Now we're going to set all that aside, glue this into its spot, and put our ribbon on. Sometimes if you think too hard, it doesn't come out like what I was doing on the back side. But this is going to be just gorgeous. I love this color combination. Love it. So we have our piece of soft succulent. We are going to open our card base. Make sure we are covering, getting it in the center back there. Now you won't be able to pull this real tight because of it being offset a bit. So you're going to have to be, you know, a little careful. So I'm going to use some glue dots. I want that, or maybe we'll just pull it right. Okay. I'm going to show you on the back side. We want this solid stripe to be right up against I'm going to put a glue dot here. I'm going to kind of mark it. So it's going to have a place to sit and it's not going to move on us. So sometimes it's better just to be extra careful. And if you try to go with the center of your ribbon, just so you can see how I've lined that up there, now it's going to stick in place and it's not going to move on me. Now I'm not worried about adjoining these two like so, because this ribbon's going to have a knot right where I join them. So that's nice and simply done. So I'm going to once again add a glue dot right there. Really will not see them. And then I know I'm going to have to trim my ribbon down just a hair. So I'm going to get that started just so it's nicely done. And then I can add, let's see, how far up does that? Yes, right up there is where I want my bow to be. That one. And this one, so this bottom one here, I'm gonna trim. Give it a nice little angle cut. This piece is gonna come up and meet right where I placed my glue dot, and I'm gonna use another glue dot right on top of that one to secure it in place. And the extra secureness will come from our bow that we are going to be tying. There we go. So next is bow tying time. Now this one, this crinkled seam binding ribbon is going to lay in the center of that soft succulent ribbon. And I really need to probably do the glue dot trick for the back watch, just so it stays in place to give you guys a helping hand. We're going to add some glue dots. We're going to add 3 in the center of the soft succulent ribbon. I don't mind using these like this because these are from Paper Pumpkins, and that's what they're here for. So going to do like so. Look how beautiful that is. Ah, inside and out, pretty. Now I'm going to tie it, turn it, because this is how I want my bow to lay, this way. So I'm going to start tying my knot right over the center. And I know I'm going to need a couple of helping fingers, so reverse tweezers. You can get them on eBay pretty cheap. These were not an expensive pair. But boy, did they come in handy when doing something like this. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh. And you can always use a glue dot in securing the bow where you want it. And I don't want a huge bow, but I do want a bow. And I'm just going to work it down to the size I want and trim off. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. Yes, I am. Okay, now I'm going to pull my ends together. You guys have seen me do this. Pull them together, my tails, hold them in my 2 fingers here, and give them a snip together, and they're going to be even. Easy busy. And yes, I'm going to use another glue dot to secure my bow where I want it, if I can get it off where it wants to be. So there's one. I'm going to use probably 2 more. So Paper Pumpkin, thank you very much. Stampin' Up for all the wonderful glue dots. Gorgeous. I'm going to pull my little tail this way. And look at that. I might make my tails a little shorter. Let's see if I can maneuver my bow. Maybe make it like so. I kind of liked it framing my, oh, so excited. Love this. Okay. So here is my large deadbolt, as I call it. Look at how darling. Yay, I'm so excited. I love it when things work out. Okay, we need some, I need some minis. And you guys, most of all my little minis, I haven't even had to open a sheet because these are from Paper Pumpkins. They're great. All right. So my little, you hold the key to my heart. We are going to mount those with dimensionals, and 3 will more than likely take care of it. Oh, okay, 4, because those 2 wanted to stay together. I'm not going to split you up. You could be twins. So, you hold the key to my heart. Oh, do I want it? No, I want it off to the center, like right there. Oh my goodness. Love this card. Now, remember, the reason for this card was to use these little enamel dots. So let's use them. And I do mean we are going to use these. So we are going to start with this tiny one. I'm going to put, one right there. And I'm going to go on the other side. Straight across. Let's see. One there. I got to look really carefully, make sure I get them in the right places. And I'm going to stick one up top. Okay, now I'm going to try to get these in the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2, 4, 2, 4, 1 each. So 1 would go right here. So 2, 2, 2, let's see, 2, 2. We're going to do one right here. It may not be perfect. We're going to put it right there. We're going to eyeball it because I'm going to add as many as I can on here. So 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we're going to add this one right here. Just these little enamel dots are going to look so cute on here. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Right about here, and we have 4 more to go. So maybe there. Oh, that's perfect. 4 right there. Am I gonna try to use them all on here? Yeah, you guys guessed it, I am. I can't help it. Oh, definitely. So now I have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I have 9. I can do that. Okay, so in between those, we are going to add 1 large one. Oops, that needs to come over a bit. Maybe, if I didn't just stick it down there real well. There. I don't recommend doing this for all of your cards, but I really want to use these little guys up. And it's just fun. I didn't use them for the kit because I didn't like them being vanilla. So I had to get very vanilla to add a card with them to add all these on here. And oh, do I like the effect? Yes, I do. Look at that. I have 1 more to go. And I could add it. Oh, I'm going to add it right in the center. I used all of them. Yay, they're all gone now. Okay, so there is my card. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Opens like so. Very pretty. Finished on the inside. just as gorgeous as the outside. I love all those enamel dots all over the place. Really, really fun. Now, this would not be a Valentine's card without the limited edition Made with Love stamp. So we are going to add this in Soft Succulent. Let me just open the card base up. Made with Love, and we're even. Nope, we're not going to add it to the envelope. We're just going to add it on the back of our card. So I would love to know what you guys think of this card, as I am. Oh, we're going to shorten our tails just a wee bit because they're kind of flying there. But I do love this card. This might be my favorite as far as today. I would like to know if you guys like it. Please let me know. I think it's so pretty. It's so soft and subtle and just makes me feel good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Share my channel. Please help me grow. I love sharing my love of paper crafts with you. And you who subscribe and comment, you guys make my day. You make me feel so good about my projects and about sharing them with you. Please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye now.